Greetings, folks. I'm Kat, also known as Dice Kitty, and this is my comic box recap for January 22nd, 2020. Oh, Picard starts tomorrow. Okay, that's enough of that. I know it was 2 seconds, but still. Alright, books in my box this week that I am collecting and not reading at the moment. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic 86, cover A and B. I read these in collected format instead of singles. Wonder Woman number 750. This is the 80s variant as well as the sketch cover variant. I got behind on Wonder Woman, that's why I'm not reading it. I will catch up eventually, but you know, I just haven't had time because I left off in the teens. And by the time I found the issues that I had been shorted and was missing, it was already up into like the 40s. And I was like, oh well, I'll just backtrack later. Alright, Firefly, number 13. So I started reading this one. This is the new run from Boom Studios. I felt the characters were not the same characters I knew from the show. And they were supposed to be. So I don't know. I didn't care for it. So I kind of haven't read it since number 4. And I don't plan to read it anytime soon. So, books that I read this week. Captain Marvel, number 14. This is part of the last Avenger story arc. Captain Marvel. Sorry. Captain Marvel has to kill the Avengers because Vox Supreme is going to blow up a bunch of places that have civilians in them if she doesn't. So your stereotypical villain story, hey, I'm going to kill all these civilians if you don't do what I tell you to do. Okay. I'll go with it for now. If anyone can carry that kind of story, Captain Marvel can. And I was excited because She-Hulk was in this issue. She's on the cover. I don't like the new outfit. Just saying. I really, really don't like it. I prefer She-Hulk in something less skimpy. But, I mean, I guess that's just me. So, things that I liked in this issue. I liked the conversation between Captain Marvel and Tony, because, hey, guess what? She's not killing the Avengers. She's taking their clones to Vox Supreme. And Tony's like, so that might not be a good idea? You know, because, hey, that means the bad guy has our DNA. You know, because the clones are like literal clones. Let's see. Genetically accurate clones of us. You're turning over valuable DNA to a supervillain. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good idea, but, you know, she says it was the lesser of several evils, but she might be making a mistake. I think if she had had a little bit more time, she probably could have come up with a better idea. Because Carol usually is better than that. But, hey, if that's what works, that's what works at the moment. So she has to go up against Black Panther. She wallops him pretty good. Like, he tries. He really tries. But he also doesn't know it's her. I don't think he knows it's her anyway. So he kind of gets, you know, electrocuted a little bit. And then I got super excited. Because, okay, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, and Doctor Strange. Those are my 3 absolute favorite superheroes of all time. I love those 3. I do like other ones, but they're just not my favorite. I love those 3. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, here comes She-Hulk. And then I was like, are you kidding me? Awful. What is that? That is not She-Hulk. She-Hulk's not a box with a head and stumps for legs and arms. She-Hulk looks like this. I don't know what this is, but that's terrible. Now, usually, if I don't like something, for instance, I don't like the art in Firefly. So, I don't like this. It's not bad. I just don't like it. It's not the style that I like. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that art. This is bad. Like, I don't appreciate this at all. I mean, Captain Marvel looks fine. She-Hulk looks like a turd. So, I don't know what happened there to the artist. Man, you were doing fine. I don't know what happened there. I guess maybe you're just not a She-Hulk fan? I don't know. But I'm a little disappointed in the She-Hulk reveal in here. She looks terrible. So, anyway, other than that, I want to see where the story goes, because I know Vox Supreme is up to something. The reason I know this is, well, one, he's a supervillain and says, haha, I'm not going to monologue, Carol. Come on. Like, he literally tells her, I'm not going to give you my plan. He's definitely up to something, because he's got Thor and now Tony Stark. Well, they're clones. So he's got their clone stuff there. I don't know what he's up to. He's probably going to make some kind of Kree Avenger hybrid thing, or he's going to alter himself. But he definitely has two voices going on. So I kind of lean toward him making more like him, maybe. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Alright, next one, Fantastic Four number 18. I have canceled my subscription to Fantastic Four. So, I am not one of those people that is so stuck in my ways that I do not welcome change. I welcome change when it makes sense. I love Captain Marvel. She used to be Miss Marvel. Marvel was Captain Marvel. I was okay with that happening. I don't like Jane Foster, but, I mean, if she's going to be, or, well, she was Thor, okay, fine, because Thor is dumb on occasion, so Jane Foster was Thor. That's fine. I don't like Jane, but, hey, I'm okay with the story, whatever. I do not like Point of Origin. Do not like it at all. The Overseer on Spire, he's a goofy looking guy. He almost reminds me of Lex Luthor because he's purple and green. And he's got a suit thing going on. He altered the rays, the cosmic rays, that turned the Fantastic Four into heroes. He altered those rays to be more intense than what they were. This is the first we're hearing of this. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all. Why couldn't it have just been an accident? Reed didn't calculate it right. Whatever. Why couldn't it have just stayed that way? I mean, just because something weird or bad happens to me doesn't mean there's a cosmic explanation for it. Sometimes poop happens. Okay? Why couldn't that have been like that in this? I'm so disappointed. There was a gem of a conversation in there, though, when Johnny gets upset because Sky's getting beat on or beat up or whatever. He goes to wallop all over Elementa, which is one of the paralleled, and he tries to stop him, and Johnny calls Sky his soulmate. Well, Reed says, the woman you just met? He's like, take it from a loving husband. A soulmate isn't the one who fights over you. They're the one who catches you when you fall. Beautiful. So, the writing in here, the writing's not bad. That's not the issue. I don't like the content of the writing. So, I don't like the story and where it's going. But Dan Slott's a fantastic writer, so don't get me wrong. His writing is fine. I just don't like the actual story. And yeah, I'm done. I will not read any more Fantastic Four, unfortunately. So, as far as what I've read this week, Captain Marvel, definitely want to see where it's going. I'm not super into it, like the story, but I'm curious. Fantastic Four, not curious, don't care. It's been canceled. I won't be reading any more issues of it for a while, unfortunately. Alright, folks, well, I will see you next week with my next comic box recap. Live long and prosper, and glory for the Empire. Kapla!